Greetings everyone, Zannrath here, welcome back to more Hearthstone, another week in the Tavern Brawl. And this week, wait for it, dramatic pause, a less friendly game of chess again. Things have gotten a little underhanded at Medivh's magical chessboard. Bring 6 unique cards and hide them under the table. They could swing the match in your favor. There they are right there. Going with Mage because we got a Mage quest to do. It's mostly just removal, because I think... So we've seen this last, I think, in week 216. This is the third iteration, or third round of this particular Tavern Brawl. There was like a friendly game of chess or something that's like it's a reference to. But I believe it's basically just the original kind of chess mode thing, plus, cards. So basically just removal, draw engine here, polymorph in case my opponent wants to play something cheeky. My cheeky thing, I guess, is Prince Malchezaar to have some random legendaries in there to get like extra like stuff. So I think basically you just draw. It's like your deck is just a bunch of chess pieces, and I think your hero power gets changed into like you discover or not discover. You just get like a random chess piece or something. I don't remember if that was the case or not. I think that was the case for the original chess Tavern Brawl. Don't remember for this one or not. It looks like it still is. Okay, so I actually don't even know if we get Mage credit for my quests, because I thought we were like Black or White King. We get to pick a class. I guess it's basically just for the cards. So we might actually not even get Mage credit. So maybe that point was all moot. I kind of want to keep the Queen. I don't remember how many Queens are in the deck. And so just having a Queen, we can always hero power into it, but like having a Queen in hand just to have one might be worth. But maybe not. I don't know. I think I'm just going to toss everything back, try to get an aggressive start. I think we get a polymorph, so we'll see what's up then. I thought about putting in like some of the other cheeky destruction, like what is it? Like there's like the Mossy Horror or whatever it's called. Oh, that was me. I was like, wait, my opponent has it too. I was like, wait, no, that's me. It just popped up on their side. Because we can destroy a lot of these guys, right? There's the other one, the Bishop. Knight doesn't hit, Queen doesn't hit, but we can clear board like that. But I also don't want to hit my own stuff, which I didn't include Mossy Horror or whatever that card is called. Thought about putting some other there's like the Kodo, I think, that can also hit. But I was like, meh. So we'll see. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what happens when my opponent's board gets full and there's not enough wardens. I guess if there's no wardens, this thing just wakes up, right? So maybe that could be cheeky. I think I'm going to play that rather than just hero powering, because I kind of want to get board presence, especially since actually my hand's kind of garbage now, because I don't have any chess pieces. Maybe the Prince of Malchezaar is not a good idea. The Flame Strike is a little bit heavy, and actually I was like, I'm not even sure if I really wanted this, because I'm not sure how helpful that's going to be. They all have, for the most part, I think other than a Knight, more than 4 health. But there's going to be so much damage flying around that maybe it would be good to help clear. So, we'll see. I don't know. I initially picked Mage because, Mage has decent, spell removal, or removal in the form of spells, right? And it's not necessarily that I had to have... Wow, okay. If you have no cards in your deck, hand and battlefield, destroy the enemy hero, so that's not great. It's still a body, but... I guess we take the pawn to get more bodies out. Positioning, I'm like, I don't know. Was this good? Probably not, but we'll see. But yeah, this hand is not great. I kind of need some more chess pieces. I don't need my legendaries until later. I just wanted to have it for cheeky later gameplays. But this hand is not great right now. I really hope my opponent has something that I can polymorph. Otherwise, I could always polymorph a chess piece, but I don't know. Maybe the Queen. Maybe that's worth 4 mana to basically remove a minion. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Kind of cute. So maybe so my opponent might be Priest and has a lot of... Wow, I'm literally drawing everything except my chess pieces. That actually could be interesting with this effect. So, maybe I do I want a Queen now or just one more? I guess I just go with more pawns at this point. Guess we do it this way? I don't know. I wonder if my opponent has, lots of heal minion stuff. That'd be kind of decent right now, I suppose. But I don't know. Like, look at my hand. I don't think I've drawn. Have I drawn a single chess piece? Other than the one that I started with, I think I started with 2. I know I hero powered twice. Wow, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, there's not a whole lot of cards in this deck, sure, but yeah, I don't know. My opponent must be like, what is in this guy's hand? Like all these legendaries, but like, what is it? Do I want to slam this down next turn? If my opponent can't deal with it, it actually could be cheeky in terms of like getting just stuff on board, right? Because they auto attack, right? A 1/1 pawn is not terrible to like automatically come onto the field. So, rook, pretty good, pretty good. Wow, literally I don't think I've drawn a single chess piece other than my opening hand. I could. That wouldn't do anything. I think I might just throw this out. Summon 1/3 warder. I don't think it'd be in a good spot to like clear them out. I think I'm just gonna drop this. And we'll see if it survives. And we'll take it from there. Maybe it's going to hit a legendary. I mean, by playing this out, if it does survive, it's definitely going to hit like a pawn or something. Because there's no way that I'm going to get like a 1/1 that's like a crazy legendary with a good, or a legendary with like a good effect. Right, that would make sense. We wanted to draw all the cards, like the non-chess pieces first, because we want to avoid being able to play stuff. It gives my opponent the best opportunity, and that's our goal here. But now that we have this on board, we definitely don't want to draw like, you know, I don't know, something that impacts the board as a 1/1, because that would be good for me. And so now we want to hit like, you know, our worst options here. Or actually, we could just draw a spell. Actually, never mind. Sorry, I forgot. I do have spells left, so we can actually just draw a spell, and it doesn't even do anything. So that's actually probably better, the better option here. All right, that's okay. I mean, my thing is going to go off if I draw a minion, so we'll see what's up. I kind of want to wait for this to hit, like, him to have, my opponent to have more stuff. Well, I'll actually do something. Alright, well, let's see here. Literally drawn all pawns. Light Knight could be decent. I can not clear this out anymore because these are all gonna shift. Do I want the bishop? Maybe take the bishop for heals? Maybe. Yeah, let's just take the bishop for heals, I guess. Press my advantage state. Do I hit here? Maybe just hit face and just leave it. Or, I don't know. That's gonna get healed again. It's not gonna die. I don't know, maybe just hit face. Probably not right, but whatevs. My opponent has also been holding back a lot. I wonder if my opponent has also drawn, like, all of their stuff. Based on this thing, like, I don't know, I feel like my opponent would have heal, right? And then that's actually, I mean, that's pretty good, right? Giving restore 3 and give it 3/3. That's really strong. I don't think it actually affects, like, this thing, though, right? It just makes them harder to kill, but it doesn't affect the damage output. So, that's the one thing. Maybe my opponent didn't know that. I'm pretty sure I knew that from before, but I definitely know that I probably would have thought about something like this before. Okay. This will die next turn. Interesting. Alright, alright. Can't slam anything unless I trade this out. How do I want to do this? I could Flame Strike. That would not actually... Well, let's see. This would all shift over here, like this, and then this would hit for 1. I could take that out, and then this would be like 2, and this would get hit, and this would get hit. I could also set this in Flame Strike, and then have the big boy. I don't think I'm going to Flame Strike this turn, though. But how do I want to play this? Maybe I'll just get a piece. I guess we'll grab a queen for when we actually can play something. Do I want a torch here, though? Is there anything worth torching? Not really. I guess I could do it to face. I think I'm just going to hit face. And maybe I just sit. I don't know. I kind of want to torch something, but there's something really good. Okay, whatever. We're going to sit then. This is kind of weird. But, I don't know. My opponent really hasn't done a whole lot. So I'm not sure what my opponent has in hand. Because I feel like if they had chess pieces, they would have played stuff out like I've been, right? So I'm not sure what's happening. Alright, sure. Do I just Flame Strike this? Alright, so there goes the thing. Maybe I should have. I probably should have Flame Struck them last turn. Okay. Cute. I wonder if I just slam this chum. And... or do I Flame Strike? Huh. Flame Strike now doesn't get me a whole lot, unfortunately. I don't think. I can't clear the heal guy. If I Flame Strike and kill this, I can play an odd amount of things so I can get double hits. That could be a play. But then this, well... maybe I do it. Maybe I do it. Trade here. I hit here. Do I even hit? No, let's go ahead and just hit. I should have hit that, actually. That was my mistake. Now, yeah, I've definitely made mistakes. Okay, that was bad. I could have killed this, but I didn't. Yeah, this would have been a nice combo. Play the Make Theridon and then Flame Strike, but I don't know. Definitely made a mistake. I should have attacked. I should have charged in here. I think I accidentally let go because I was thinking about it, and I just accidentally let go. And I was like, whatever. But like, I definitely should have killed that. Obviously. Yep, that's fine. Like it's extra 6 health in a sense. Wonder if I should just poly that now. I don't know. Okay. Hitting a queen on that would be pretty nifty. I think I'm gonna drop a queen and a pawn to be able to kill that, because his queens are 4, right? And I think I can clear 1 by hitting into it versus that. Maybe I just hit. Maybe I should have just hit face, but I don't know. Actually, that would have. I shouldn't have done. Well, no, I should have done that because yeah, that way it wouldn't. It would die. Okay, that's fair. That's reasonable. Okay. Beefing up that rook. Okay. This rook is, I mean, it's a lot of attack and stuff, but like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get through, but it's not super threatening. Not gonna get a thing there. Oh wow, that would have been good. I would like this. This is kind of weird. I could poly that. It's not a huge deal. Guess we just got more queens while I'm here. I don't know what I want to do with this board. This is a weird board state. This is going to clear. That won't. If only I could slide. I could slide some stuff over. I could trade here to give me the option of playing more stuff, right? Do I want this? Probably not anymore. I don't really want a poly. Do I want to torch anything? You know what? I think I'm just gonna hit. You know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna fire this off at the face. My opponent hasn't really threatened me at all. This, I think, oops, sorry, bumped the mic. This has really not been that impactful. Not too much. The buff is kind of scary, but not really, unless, yeah, it's not really that scary, unless they're buffing, the minions they would play, right? And then I have the poly in the pocket, so maybe I should have just sacrificed this and just played out more queens and stuff, right? Because, I don't know. I guess it is decent in a sense that you can kind of wall, but I don't know. Maybe I should poly this just to get rid of it, because it now has Reborn, right? So, because now my opponent just has lots of, stuff in the way to, soak up damage. It's going to hit my legendaries, or it's going to hit my, whatever. Well, now that's gone, so that's no longer an issue. How do I want to do this? I could play this out. You know what? Yellow, let's just play this out. They're only going to get one Warden, and hopefully I can kill that Warden off pretty soon. I do have a Charge Boy. So I'm not sure if... Oh, okay, sure. I'll take another Queen. Maybe I should have taken the heals. I don't know. Whatever. I'm really curious if summon 3 Wardens, when they die, destroy... the wording makes it sound like you have to kill 3 Wardens, right, when they die. But I think it's just whenever, the Wardens are off the board, then it's summoned. So we'll see. I actually don't know that interaction, how that works. I think buffing that guy is probably the right play. There it is. Take out the Queen. Yep, that makes no sense. I do have a Charge Boy into it. I don't think I've seen a single Rook. Huh? This has gotten really weird, to say the least. Hey, look at that. I could charge into it and see if I have lethal. We'll see. Okay. Didn't work. Cheeky. Cheeky. I can't play a freaking Queen. That's sad. That's sad, boys. I think I'm just gonna play out. So now I have one spot on the board that is just empty. How is this gonna work now? My opponent has lots of heals. If I can at least clear some stuff, because I have 6 damage in deck from the torch or whatever that I shuffled in. So I just need to find 1 damage. I have plenty of queens. Actually, I have 3 queens here. That's Pog, I guess. This thing didn't work out for me, unfortunately. So I might end up polymorph. I don't know if I'm going to polymorph that. I don't know. We'll see. I still kind of want to hold it in case my opponent has something weird in hand. My opponent is also definitely going to start decking before I do. So I can find 1 damage that way too. My opponent now has a wall, and with this buff thing, I don't think I'm never going to get rid of some of these things. But we'll see how things go. Positioning is probably terrible on my end, but it is what it is. Okay. So I'm going to want to slide enough for this to be taken out by something. which I could probably just do like that, and then 1, right? Well, if I play it like this, I think I'm going to do that. I slide like this, right? Let's put this, I guess, here, so it doesn't get hit by bishops and stuff. I'll hit there. This will clip both of them. I guess maybe I should start grabbing some bishops. Or maybe just start slamming down queens. Maybe just get a bunch of queens, whatever. I think I'm invested in that now, so. Even though it's probably not the right answer, it's happening, I guess. I mean, I think this is just a long, drawn out. I think I probably definitely could have played better. Obviously, this was a mistake. Well, that was a learning experience, right?
Alright, who's thirsty?
Okay. That's probably going to get poly then, actually, because it could heal my opponents, like the hero. In fact, I'm actually very convinced it's going to, because that would obviously be good for my opponent, right? Because like I said, I have 6 damage sitting here, I just need to find 1 damage, and now I'd have to find 6 extra damage. So I think that's probably best for my opponent. Maybe I just slam down the Mechathune next turn, just to have a 10-10 and make my opponent have to deal with it, because my opponent has not shown that they can deal with it. Maybe they have a death, but that is just going to hit face. Maybe I should have just done that this whole time. Like, that's just been sitting in my hand, 10 damage ready, and so... I mean, at this point, I feel like I kind of want to just poly this, right? Because if I just slam this now, he'll, like, you know, buff that trade, dunzos. So I think that's what I'm going to poly. I can't drop a queen, which is sad. Solid play there. Smart move. Every 3rd spell you cast, okay. This card is kind of in the way, but that's cool, I guess. Maybe grab another knight. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do this. I'll do it like that. That way they can do this and kill 2 bishops and the sheep. Okay. Again, like I said, long, drawn out, probably could have had lethal turns ago. Interesting. I'm not sure what my opponent would have hit, because I don't think they have a great option. Okay. I don't think bluffing these rooks, and I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe this is the right play. I think I'm just going to slam the Mechathune down. This is going to die. This is going to trade. Because, right, yeah, that's going to survive. At some point, my opponent's going to end the turn. I also, like, my internet has been kind of spotty because we've been having, like, a lot of wind in my area. And so, wasn't sure if that was, like, me disconnecting. I'm just going to slam this down. I don't even care about positioning. Let's see if my opponent has the death here. I'm probably going to somehow lose this after it's been like, what, almost 25 minutes now? I'm sure I'm going to lose this somehow because I played poorly. Alright. Dropping their queens. Sure. Oh, this is cheeky. That is actually kind of cheeky. Let's go ahead and just punch there. I guess we throw it like this. And then we slide some boys over. Let's slide it like this. Let's put it like here. Get some cheeky hits there. Maybe avoid some hits here. Alright. Still have lethal out in the form of a thingy. The torch. But yeah, I think I definitely should have dropped this like way long ago. I think there was I don't think the board state has really changed that much. Like, my board is not, my opponent's board is just super, like, walled off, right? Lots of health from the buff and stuff. but not doing a whole lot of damage, because my opponent did have, like, 3 bishops at one point. Mine has just been, like, a lot of little pawns. I should have just slammed this, like, ages ago, and I think I probably would have finished. We probably would have been here 10 minutes less. But, for what it's worth, it is, at least we got to learn about this. That was a learning experience, too. I kind of wish, I didn't know what my opponent could have had. Maybe they would have had an answer to the Mechathune. They haven't shown me anything. And actually, what did my opponent play? There's the heal guy, the minion. There was the Gorgon gal, I can't remember what her name is, with making the copies. There was the heal. I don't think I get my mage credit, right? At some point, I think it's gonna go. There we go. So 6 cards, right? We didn't see our Stargazer Luna. We drew everything except for Stargazer and Firelands Portal, and then we didn't get the Forgotten Torch, the second one. Whatever it's called. Hey, move out of the way. Roaring Torch. My opponent, I think did we only see 3 cards from my opponent? There's the Legendary that summons that gives a copy. There's the Tauren dude that heals at the end of the turn. There is the Circle of Healing or whatever healing. AoE healing card. There's the Legendary Quest. That was the other thing. And then I don't think, did we see anything else from my opponent? Oh, there was the Reborn guy. And then was there one more? I can't remember. I can't believe, like, I don't know. I'm really curious what was in my opponent's hand. Like, I wasn't paying attention, but did they draw all their, like, cards too? That probably was the case. Because they didn't play anything. They barely even played chess pieces for the first, like, 4-ish turns or whatever, right? And then I just didn't really play anything either, because I just drew all my legendaries off this guy. To be honest, if I didn't have Prince Malchezaar into the Cthulhu, would I have lost? We don't know. Would this have lasted another 30 minutes? Probably. So I guess the Mechathune off of the Prince Malchezaar worked out. The Magtheridon, definitely, like, obviously I could have ended it a lot earlier, I think, given how everything played out. Like, I don't know, maybe my opponent's last card was a death. They just never drew the death. I think they were on 1 card left, though, in their deck. Maybe I actually did see their 6th card, and I just don't remember. But if I play that Magtheridon better, like I played it early, because remember there was that turn where I was like, oh, well, I kind of want to, like, play Flame Strike, and then there was, like, it ultimately wasn't, like, that good of a Flame Strike. I think my opponent had, like, 5 cards on board, and I killed, like, 2 or 3 of them. I could have just slammed the Magtheridon, and I'm pretty sure my opponent had 4 cards on board, so I could have played the Magtheridon and gotten the 3, Wardens, and then I was like, I could have Flame Strike, like, the next turn or whatever, right? So, definitely that would have been, in hindsight, that definitely would have been the play. I probably would have ended this video like 15 minutes ago. But, well, I don't know. Was it entertaining? Questionable. It was pretty dull, to be honest. A lot of back and forth of, like, I don't know. I feel like both of us just didn't really want to commit. I think my opponent went for something that made sense if the chess pieces got buffed, like they dealt their attack in end of turn damage, that would have been crazy. I would have been dead ages ago. That would have been a good strat. I don't know if my opponent knew that wasn't the case, but still, like, walling off in the sense that my opponent did, where, like, you just buff your chess piece and they just never die. Like, that was actually not too bad of a strategy. Kind of stall out. But yeah, anyways, that was a weird game of chess. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.